Hello, 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 and welcome back to the continuing adventures through Shandalar. Where last we left off, I had started making an elf deck through, I would say trial and error, but mostly comedy of errors would be more accurate. But nevertheless, it looks like we're going to get our first fight against an elf. High elves have great mana generation. If I can somehow cheese a win here, I'm going to be in great shape. But the odds of winning are low. So yeah, still, he opens up with a 1/1 that can create Llanowar elves. I have to pass for one turn, but I'm in it now. I can do this, or no. Let's drop my creatures. Let's drop my creatures. All right, that's fine. So he has plenty of mana generation, is what he's got going for him. I can either compete with him directly, or I think what we do is swing with Truffle Snout, he won't block, then I'll use Time to Feed to kill the Circle of Dreams just to slow him down. Alternatively, I can attach the Marauder's Axe. Let's do that. It's a little slower, and it risks letting him get a big mana play, but I think I'm willing to do that, just to get him on a clock. Oh no, the big mana play was so much worse for me. Alright, I can't afford to let that thing just stay on the board. I need to get rid of it ASAP. I guess we could Time to Feed, kill the Wolverine Raiders. Trade it for my Truffle Snout. Is there any better way to do this? If I just swing, just straight up swing, will he block? Probably not. And if he does, I get a 2-for-1. So let's try that. Oh my god, he just straight up blocked. Well, you just saved me a whole lot of mana, buddy. A whole lot of mana. We'll drop a new Truffle Snout, of course. And a Heritage Druid for good measure. What was that? He gave Forest Walk to all of his other elves. Jesus. So am I just dead on the field because I have a forest? Yeah, I'm dead. Alright, well, yeah, High Elf was not very likely to win, but dang, it would have been nice if I had won that one. We are heading towards the capital city, so let's continue to do so. There it is. Giant capital city. So when you come to a capital city, there's a few things that are notable. You get the same stuff that you get everywhere else, but you get these 3 stores that are unique: Smith, Arena, and Treasury. The Treasury offers some permanent equipments that are very valuable, like a +1 heart that lasts for all of your fights, the ability to warp back here for a few shards, and different weapons you can start the game with, such as start with Sleep Wand in play, start with Piper's Charm in play, etc., etc. None of these jump out at me as things I will ever be able to afford anytime soon, so not interested. You can enter the arena for 100 coin, and if you do that, you can fight and win or lose fights. And you can go to the smithy, where you can choose which set you want to draft a card out of at random from all of Magic, and then narrow it down by different criteria, but you'll notice the price for a pull becomes higher the more specific you are about what you're looking for, until it becomes extremely high, and the card pool is still potentially enormous. It could be like, oh, well, there's 1,000 possible cards, we're giving you one of them. So it's a pretty tough way to earn cards. The Power 9 are specifically excluded from that list as well, so it's not like you can just cheese the Black Lotus or something that way. Let's get some cash, and let's use that cash to buy the World Magics. I want to be able to warp back here at ad lib, just to make my world a little easier. And I really do think +1 hearts is worthwhile, but if we have the entry fee, I don't mind just throwing my hat in the arena and seeing what happens. Probably lose horribly, but that's okay. It's kind of fun. This is I don't know what a Rune Lord does, but this is not a good hand. Turn 4 before anything happens. It's a long time to do nothing. gingerbread man out. Get our woodland mystic. Alright, now we have plenty of mana. Let's get the Mauler out. We're gonna kill this guy. It's gonna be a 2-for-1 and it's gonna be beautiful. And then, the board clear, we're gonna Alpha Strike for a ton and grow my Mauler. That was such a high value turn. Woodland Mystic still puts us up at 4, so let's do Ilfheim. You've got 2 more turns to come up with an answer, son. Well, you found an answer. I'll give you that much. What is this doing exactly? It's making runes cheap. When rune enters, I draw a card. As long as a creature has +1/+1 trample. As long as the enchanted permanent is equipment, it has a trample. Okay, so this is just a +1/+1 with trample right now, so that's not a big deal. I can swing with both of these guys pretty comfortably. So we're gonna do this, this, and then put the ball in his court. What he wants to do. If he lets 9 damage through, I don't mind losing the gingerbread man. If he blocks Ilfheim, I can still deal 9 to the face. Your funeral, bro. Exile target permanent with Malvalue 3. Non-creature spells cost more. Return target creature. Okay, well that sucks. But this was the advantage of going all out last turn. Set myself up with a win this turn. Because we're gonna feed on you, and then we're just gonna kill you. Oh wow, we won a fight! We won a fight! Consolation prizes from the arena are ours. Mana acceleration, heritage druid, nothing to do with the mana. Sure, why not? See, we already got something to do with the mana. Perfect. Cancel. Second plains. Third elf. You can swing, that's fine. I'm not going to block because I am going to do this. Ooh, very nice. So we're going to start by dropping Maywin. Then we're going to tap all my elves to generate enough mana to play Gingerbrute and suspend that spell. Take 2 to the chin, that's fine. Do I have any means of getting ahead here? Any at all? Not really. But that fortune could change very quickly. I have quite a bit going for me. There we go. Now we have a big enough creature that he can't just keep poking us. Oh god. I didn't realize that was suspended and coming in. That explains why that side pane was up. He had suspended a fireball. Okay, well, good job. 500 gold is still a hell of a consolation prize for a $100 entry fee. Now that I have some cash, what elves can I buy? No, seriously, what else can I buy? None of these, please. Another mana accelerator, that's cool. Slowly makes spores. 150, but helps you break ties. And it costs me all my mana each time I do it. That's not happening. When Wild Wanderer blahs, you may put it into the battlefield tap. That's like a worse wood elf. So yeah, no. Don't sleep your way to the middle. Let's buy a few of these crystals and then do another shuffle. army of elves. Yeah, shuffle. What does this guy do? Again, the same, a worse wood elf. This is actually very, very good for my current state of the game, because every turn my opponent and me are both playing green spells. So we'll take a Titania's Chosen. Probably just good enough, to be honest. Not long term, but just for the sake of having elves in my deck. So let's do that. Edit. Titania's Chosen. And Eva's Force Mage. And nix the... What do I hate to see? I'll get rid of the Dawn Treader Elk, just one of them anyway. And that's it, really. That's fine. Okay. Good use of money. Let's, out of curiosity, let's fulfill it and see what the quest is. Well-dressed elf, probably a merchant, approaches you. Adventurer, are you available? A Kavu has been causing trouble, and we need someone to take care of the matter. Kavus are my specialty. Consider it done. Yeah, bold of you to say, considering you never want to fight. Oh, I should have spent my money to kill the, I should have spent my money to get the +1 lives. That would have been a good way to spend 500. Oh well, there's the Kavu. Win or die, we're trying our luck. And you only get one shot. After that, the quest is failed or succeeded immediately. Play ball. Sabertooth Mauler with enough mana to get it out on 4 turns. Not loving this. If he drops a 2/2 on turn 2, I take 6 damage before I can do anything. Mull. Well, I'm not loving having 0 mana, even worse. Not great, but I'll have to run it, so sure. Keep, play a land, and turn. Play a land, drop an elf. Fine. And mana screwed. That's just not fair. But yeah, we're going to trade this for that. I don't know what's going to come next, but that chump block is going to save me a lot of damage, assuming I don't draw any more lands. Return Raging Kavu from the graveyard to its owner's hand, gain life. Return, gain life. Jesus, so he's plus a bunch. I do at least finally get something that can actually... Chump block. Okay, we're just going to do this. Seems poor, but it is poor. If I do this, I can tap for 4 next turn and get the Sabertooth Mauler. This is better. There we go. Yep, I'm very much dying here. Truffle Snout for the life because I'm very low. What? Oh, hell no. I didn't know that was what that Kavu Predator was doing. Yeah, we're dead. Just straight up. Jesus, what a brutal match. Yeah, there's nothing here. There's just nothing for it. GG. Yeah, GG. So quest fails, I lose money, I lose life, but most importantly, when I go back to town, I lose pride. Ooh, a raccoon. Listen, I just lost to a horrible Kavu. Any chance you can help me get my dignity back? enough. You can only kill one of us, so... Oh, you're flying. So, yeah, we can't do anything here. God damn. Yeah, we just got destroyed by a raccoon on the way home. That's a dignity killer. Okay, I think, and this is gonna sound crazy, I think we re-up in the arena. We just need one lucky win. Ooh, and we can we can keep going until we see that the entry is against somebody that we have a shot against. Wild Magic Sorcerer? No. Guy I can't recognize? Maybe. Fairy Trickster? That doesn't bode well. Let's see, we got mana, and that's not great. Keeping is fine. There we go, we got that extra one land that we needed by turn 3. That's actually not terrible. It's only a -1 effectively. It could have been dead. Sabertooth Mauler is fine, and then we can dare him to block me. That's fine. That leaves my board open to attack. That's less fine. So we're gonna time to feed, I think. On what? Do we not want to do this? No, we do trample. If we drop this big guy on the field, and then we swing, this gets blocked there, this gets 1 damage through, and we have a 4/5 in play for next turn. Then next turn we drop Overwhelming, and we just win. That's actually not a bad play. So yeah, let's do this. That didn't go the way I thought it would, but okay, good enough. Because now we do Overwhelming Stampede. And we swing for 16 total. And that should really get enough through. Hey, wouldn't you know it, our big finisher card actually won us a game. Ha-ha! Helps that we got to 5 mana with both of us trading turns for 3 in a row. 1 mana with no 2-drop, with no 1-drop and no second mana. This is actually barely keepable as long as I draw a forest, I'm okay. Because now I have a 3 mana capacity and enough elves to skyrocket that next turn. Okay, I can actually have... No, I can't have both. I have to choose between getting Circle of Dreams Druid in play or getting Titania's Chosen in play. I think Titania's Chosen is actually the better choice. If I do this, then next turn I can have a Thragtusk. If I do this... Well, he's not played any green cards, so he might not actually play a green spell at all. Yeah, this is probably okay. We'll pay extra attention for the fireball that we know this mother does. Okay. Titania's Chosen. Probably correct here. 1, 2, 3. And now we have 4 mana capacity if I just tap him, or 3 if I tap everyone. So 4 is better than 3. So we pay 4, we drop this, and then we use the Heritage Druid to tap everything, so that I go up to 5, and we Thrag. Okay, finally feels like an elf deck. Because barring some very specific nastiness, we should be able to go nuts next turn. I'm tempted to not actually do anything special, just swing. Don't attack with him. Willing to trade him, willing to trade him. So yeah, this is fine. Sure, I don't mind. It's well worth it. We'll build the Titania's Chosen up and pull that to my hand. Oh, we got Saprolings too, even better. Alright, we won two! Yeah, considering how crappy the session started, it's just barely possible. We've got a 2-drop, a 2-drop, a 2-drop. Yeah, we're doing this. It's a 60-card deck he's running, that's fine. 2-drop. Do we do the 2-2 for 2 or the Axe? We don't have a good elf play if I put the early elf, so we'll just drop the 2-2 for 2. That's unfortunate. We really needed to get a land in the last 3 cards. I think the Axe is the better play here. It offers me the best chance at getting something going next turn. Yeah, I have a choice between playing an elf here or putting the Axe in, and I think the Axe, just so that I can start chopping at him, is correct. Alright, we got a little more mana. We can drop Force Mage to hit him for a lot. We can put down Nilrith to theoretically threaten a lot. We can do the Elf to grow the board. I think the Elf is the best way to go because we'll immediately get a little more mana. We're pretty starved right now. Get the Gingerbread Man on top, who has haste, still hits for 5, and we can chump block with this guy. Wow, that was unexpected. Thank God we didn't overcommit to this board. Ironically, that Wood Elf now is even more perfect. I shouldn't say ironically. Unironically, that's even more perfect now, actually. Put this in play. How do I deal with these guys? I could just honestly just Somber Stag and kill him, straight up. And then that will empower the Mauler, so that's probably okay. That's fine. That flyer is going to be a problem eventually, but I have no choice but to let it go for now. Let's go 2-2, tap, pay 1, draw an extra elf, or 2-3, pay for an extra elf. I think this is probably better because I need the cards. Yes, we'll pay for an extra card. And swing. That's fine. It's the 2 damage per turn that's scary for me. That's pretty awful. If there's a way to get rid of that, I'm happy to do it. What do we do here? We can equip and time to feed. We can Thragtusk. Thragtusk actually offers me the potential to heal, which is very valuable in my current situation. So we'll do that. And now we just swing, but not with this guy. I want to tempt him to use up his wall. Alright, now he's nervous of swinging. Perfect. If I Elf Mage buff, if I feed on the Pegasus token, it's expensive removal. I probably don't need to spend, honestly. I can probably just do this and swing and he'll trade me, most likely. But I don't want to trade yet. Yeah, we pay that. Okay, that sucks. It's a very good counterspell for him. I still think I swing, though. I'm still very much looking to trade stuff. These are not great trades. These are not the trades I wanted. But they're the trades I got, and now I have a very big Saber Tusk, so that's good. Titania's Chosen. We actually don't draw a card here because I'm going to feed immediately this turn. Okay. And hey, he's neutralizing it, so there's that. We'll feed on the Flying Shark. Now if I swing, he can kill the Mauler by trading it with a Pegasus token, if he's so inclined. But that's actually okay. Nah, I'm better off just swinging with my tokens. He can trade anything he's interested in. Oh, okay. So we get the token. Perfect. Got it for a discount. Big Mauler. What you gonna do? Draw cards? Fine by me. Do we just win? If we swing with everything, do we win? No, if we swing with everything, he still can live for one more turn. I'm not sure how we lost him, but okay. I'll take it. Oh my god, he's just a handful of counter spells. That's all his deck is. Why don't you counter this? Huh? No? Okay. Counter this. Alright, good. So you have some shame. Can't block. Must block. Did he just Wrath of God my amazing board? Okay, sucks. What can you do? We're just gonna quickly put down a board and hope it's good enough to win the game next turn. And we're just actually gonna swing without giving him anything to counter because he seems to love counterspelling. Oh no, we forgot to attack! Oh god, how could we forget to attack? Lame. We had this in the bag and threw it away. I feel so bad. Never mind. Giving everyone trample is probably enough to win anyway, right? No, because his board is big enough now. God damn it. If I switch the axe over to this guy and then double it to 10 and then make him a trampler, it's still not enough. And this is lifelink. He's gonna get out of... Man, I had this. I'm so pissed off. Okay. Well, no point being a crybaby about it. Let's focus on what we still have. What we still have is a life advantage that would make him sad. We have a saber-tooth Mauler. And he's afraid to attack into us because we have such a good board, so that's good. I can double this to a 10, make everything a trample. Let's do this first. Get that thing down. Everything has trample. This doubles to 10 attack with trample. 5/9, 1 gets through. 4. He doesn't have enough unless he casts a spell, which he could do, but we have to risk something. Attack with everything. Even the kitchen sink. Well, there's no point attacking with this. No, if he multi-blocks one, then I need the other to get through. God, if he has first strike... Oh, he has lifelink. Yeah, so he doesn't die this turn no matter what. But... Lethal plus 5. Nothing. Nothing. Oh my god. We just won a capital tournament. Which means we get 500 gold and a piece of equipment, a free disrupting scepter with our fights, and 2 good cards. A 7/5/5 enters with bolster 5. That's okay. It's a good elephant. As an additional cost, you may exile a number of green cards from your hand. The spell costs 2 less for each card. Okay, so it can be made pretty cheap. Choose a target creature with a mana value less than X. Choose a creature for the same as that creature. So it helps you bring out more of the same thing you already have. Honestly, not that great for me yet, but this is nice. And these are probably both rare cards that sell for a lot if I just want to trade them for elves. So, hell yeah. We're not going to make the same mistake twice. Immediately turn over that cash for life. And, that might be as good a time as any to end session 2 of my Magic the Gathering Crusade. Sandstep Mastodon isn't that expensive, or that valuable. 7 mana, 5/5. When it enters the battlefield, choose a creature with the least toughness and give it 5. So it makes 2 creatures big. It's okay. For 7 mana, I want to do more than that, to be honest, though. Alright. Let's go and check the elf shop. Haven't done that in a while. Elves. 2 mana, 2/2. No special abilities, but it's called an elf. Yeah, I think we're just... Oh, yeah, we have to equip our equipment. So, we finally have something to do with our arm. Equip. Disrupting Scepter is admittedly not really that useful for me. Paying 3 to make my opponent discard a card doesn't do much for the strategy I'm running, but +1 life definitely does. And with that, I think we will bring this session to a close. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys next time.